Hi, friends. Do you ever fantasize?
Whoa, that's a dangerous door to open.
Yep, and I know what's through the next door. Go ahead and say it, Thomas.
What we do. About wrestling.
Yeah.
About men grappling, rolling around. Sometimes they get really sweaty.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes they come pre-covered in oil.
Yeah. Oily, muscly men grabbing each other and throwing each other around.
A lot of them wearing little to no clothing.
Because that's what war looks like, my friend. This is fantasy warfare.
That might have been the most homoerotic but kind of badass intros. That was pretty intense. That's what war looks like, my friends.
It's true. This is fantasy warfare. This is where one person goes against another person in a fantasy warfare match. This one's going to be Travis Colt versus Thomas Wolfe. And the third party is the referee who picks the match style and determines the winner via whatever kind of logic and deduction they want to use and announces it next week on the follow-up episode.
Yep.
So this week I am refereeing and I get to decide whatever happens at my whim. My whim. That's got an H in it. And so yeah.
Like cool whip.
Usually, yeah, okay, I almost decided to do things a little bit differently, but I'm going back to normal.
Alright.
In my head. So this is the point. I can pick which one of you guys picks the wrestler first. Okay, so we've had this thing that you haven't seen because it's been off camera all the time. That Travis here, for some reason, we do not discuss any of this beforehand.
Nope.
So, I don't know what wrestlers they have picked. They don't know who each other has picked. They don't know the match type I've picked.
I usually don't pick until they tell me to pick.
Like right at the moment, yeah.
He just picked in the bathroom.
Maybe. Maybe he hasn't even picked yet. Ew.
I don't know what he did in there.
Yeah, Travis has had this sneaking suspicion that for some reason Thomas Wolfe is going to pick the wrestler that he has decided to pick already. Therefore, he has a backup picked. So, just out of amusement, Thomas Wolfe, I want you to go first to see if you pick who Travis picked.
I was actually really hoping you'd pick him first.
All right.
What if he picks your backup person?
Well, that's fine.
Okay,
Would
so
you still tell us who was your backup person?
Yes.
Alright.
I've gone through so many wrestlers in my head trying to figure out who he won't pick. I'm really trying to avoid that.
But in all actuality, he's going to pick who
I feel like I will.
This will be hilarious.
And I've just every time I settle on someone, I'm like, no, because that's who it's going to be.
It makes you paranoid.
So
Paranoia is contagious around here.
I'm just going to say one of my new favorite wrestlers, Nakamura.
Okay, that's not who I picked.
Nakamura from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Gotta write that down.
So I'm on 5 last week. Top 5.
Yeah, go back to last week and check out the first edition of the Top 5 for January 2015.
Alright, so, T-Colt.
I am also going to the indie side of things. Someone who we are all very big fans of. Someone who maybe even kind of inspired me to kind of do this show. Someone who made a big name for himself in using wrestling as a platform, but doing an extra project. I'm going with Mr. Boom Boom Colt Cabana.
Fuck yeah. This is going to be a cool match.
For the record, my backup was Finn Balor.
When you said someone we all like, I assumed it was going to be Chuck Taylor. I don't know why. Yeah, he's someone...
We do all like Chuck Taylor.
He's someone we all like.
Chuck Taylor actually did not cross my mind.
That's sad. Alright, so, you guys have unknowingly just selected team captains for a 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match.
Oh, okay. All right. And now I'm even more excited than I was when we started this. Let's do
Okay,
this.
so I've got a little game here on this sheet of paper.
All right.
The numbers 2 through 12 are each associated with a different wrestler.
Okay.
Now, I had to come up with 2 completely different lists of wrestlers for both of you, so no one accidentally picked somebody the same ever. So you have 11 guys that are completely different from your 11 possible choices.
Okay.
Yeah, because 2 through 12. I was like 12. I was sitting here. 2 through 12,
Isn't
but
it
there's
12
only
guys?
11. What the fuck?
Yeah, so basically what I did is going down the list, I kind of like evened it out, thinking like, okay, 2 people who are very alike in ways, going down the list.
Okay.
Had backup picks for everybody in case one of your guys picked a team captain. Your team captain was somebody that was on the list previously. On Thomas's list, I actually had Colt Cabana.
Ah.
So Colt Cabana has now been replaced by Dean Ambrose.
Oh, damn it.
That's
a secret weapon.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Fuck. Nakamura and Dean Ambrose on the same team. That would be.
Oh, that's terrifying.
All right,
Don't-
so-
don't get Dean Ambrose.
2 through 12 are going to be determined by the roll of the die. You guys are each going to roll a pair of dice 4 times to determine your teammates to your team captains. So, Thomas, I had you pick first, so you're going to roll... Actually, you know what? We're going to go... You each roll the dice. Whoever gets the lowest number goes first.
Okay. Damn it.
I lose.
Mine was 3. And
Yep.
on the floor.
Alright. So, Thomas, you get the first draft pick here
Alright.
via random
I got
dice
6.
rolling.
It's the highest number on the die. We work with what we got.
Alright. 10.
Alright, so your first teammate to Nakamura is Chris Sabin.
Ooh. Fuck you. I'm already scared.
Alright.
9.
Phoenix.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah!
Of Lucha Underground fame.
9.
Drago of Lucha Underground fame.
Fuck yeah.
I'm mad at you. Come on, Team Boom Boom. 4.
4. Tim Donst.
Yeah!
So far, by the way, nobody from WWE has made either of these teams yet.
7.
7, I take that back. You have just recruited Cesaro.
Fuck yeah. This is Team Badass.
By the way, I didn't pick anybody bad for any of these sides, so both guys are
There
going to
should have been
badass
like
teams.
one wild card that
Yeah.
just like fucked with the team.
There kind of is one in case you guys rolled 12.
10.
Alrighty, very fitting. You just drafted Alex Shelley.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Machine gun.
Machine gun versus machine gun. Let's go.
3.
3, you'll be excited to know that your 1, 2, 3, 4. Your last recruit is Chris Jericho.
Fuck yeah.
This is my last pick?
Yep. Make it count.
7.
Lightning Mike Quackenbush.
Fuck yeah.
Yes! I see your 1,000 holes and I match my own.
Hey, 1004.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now that Mike Quackenbush has faced 17, I know the 17 forgotten holds. 1017, bro.
Just to let you know, the guys you didn't get, Thomas, number 2 was Triple H,
Ooh.
5 was Luke Harper, 6 was Mr. Anderson, 8 was Tyson Kidd, 11 was Baron Corbin, and 12 was Zack Ryder.
Aw.
Alright.
Double
Travis?
sixes, you would have got your favorite
Yeah.
wrestler.
Travis, 2 was Undertaker,
Ooh.
3 was CM Punk,
Oh, god
5 was Bray Wyatt,
damn it.
6 was Samoa Joe,
Ooh.
8 was Sami Zayn,
God damn it.
11 was Eddie Kingston,
Motherfucker.
and 12 was Damien Sandow. Or Damien Mizdow.
Alright.
So, I mean, like I'm saying, no combination of these 5 guys, no matter how
I'm
was going to be bad.
Alright, so list off
So what we got
the
right
official
now,
teams.
for Team Travis Colt, or Team Boom Boom.
Team
as I like
Boom
to call
Boom.
it. The captain is Colt Cabana, and he's got Phoenix, Tim Donst, Alex Shelley, and Mike Quackenbush.
Fuck yeah.
Thomas Wolfe, or Team Nakamura, has Chris Sabin, Drago, Cesaro, and Chris Jericho.
Should be Team Strong style.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So this is going to be a 5 against 5 elimination style. I'm going to determine order of eliminations and who's going to eventually win. But I want to give you guys a quick open forum onto why your guys' team should win, and I'll aim this at you guys.
All right.
So
Yeah.
you guys can make sure you remember who's on your teams.
All right. Cool.
Let's open it up. Thomas got to pick his captain first and got to roll the dice first. So we're going to open up with you.
All right.
You get something first.
Yay! First. First off, I'm extremely confident in my captain, Colt Cabana. This is a guy that can adapt to any style of wrestling. He can be funny, he can be technical, he can be strong, he can be hardcore, he can do anything. And he's still, despite being a chubby guy, he's still in very good wrestling shape. So
He doesn't mean that, Colt.
Colt knows he's chubby, and it's okay. Chubby guys are more fun. Moving on, I've got
That was a weird look you just gave to the camera.
Phoenix. I'm excited. This guy can do things. I'm not that well adapted to luchadors. I haven't seen a lot of Mexican style wrestling, but Lucha Underground has given me a little bit of an insight into what they're able to do. And Phoenix is absolutely phenomenal. He has probably been one of my favorites. As soon as he came on the scene in Lucha Underground, I was immediately excited, drawn to him, and I'm excited every time he's in the ring. So I know that he's going to bring a fast style to my team that's going to be really hard to match because he is, I think he's one of the youngest guys that is in this group of 10. Tim Donst, a technical mat wrestling machine. He gives no fucks. He is hardcore. He is one of the best wrestlers on the indie scene right now.
The absolute champion in absolute intense wrestling.
There you go. Alex Shelley, come on. One of the biggest names in the X division that define TNA. Now he's part of the Time Splitters with Kushida. All three of us saw him at Wrestle Kingdom 9. Him and Kushida tearing the house down. The matches they've had with Red Dragon. He is going to be a force to be reckoned with because he is just an all-around, fast-paced, really smooth wrestler. Do I have to say anything about Mike Quackenbush? He's your favorite wrestler for a reason, or one of your favorite wrestlers for a reason. This guy founded, created, and has brought to us Chikara. If it wasn't for Mike Quackenbush, we wouldn't have Chikara. Chikara is probably, most definitely my favorite indie promotion, and it's because this guy had a vision. He made it fun, he made it exciting, and he has built from the ground up one of the most impressive groups of wrestlers. And that guy.
That's Mike Quackenbush pointing at.
Yeah, the guy I'm talking about. Mike Quackenbush.
He's not pointing to his wiener.
That guy. Well, my wiener's not on my quadricep.
Well, yeah, but
They
it's
can't
not
tell.
really clear where you're pointing.
My dick is here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's out and everything.
Is here.
It's just out there. It's really awful.
Mike Quackenbush is all of these guys put together. He is the total package as far as a wrestler, and each one of these guys, their style will mesh very well with Mike Quackenbush.
All right,
Mr. Wolf.
Before I begin my team is better spiel, I want to point out that there's a lot of history between the two teams. We got, the Machine Guns on opposite sides.
Mm-hmm.
Drago and Phoenix, both from Lucha Underground. Quackenbush and Cesaro have had phenomenal matches all up and down the world.
If you look at how I paired them off, too, though, literally, because they're both being on Lucha Underground, that means you guys both rolled 10.
Right.
Sabin and Shelley were opposite each other.
Right.
So you guys rolled a lot of similar numbers.
Yeah.
Which is why this came up 7-7, Mike Quackenbush and Cesaro. So obviously I was putting these two guys together in that mindset.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
But the roll could have gone any way, and it might not have turned out so similarly. So it's gonna be a great match just from the aspect of how familiar these opponents are with each other. Mm-hmm. But now, I mean, my team, we're calling Team Strong Style for a reason. With the exception of maybe Drago, because I don't know anything about him before he was Drago, if he was even a wrestler. All of these guys have had long stints in Japan.
Yeah.
They are all familiar with this strong style of wrestling. And with, Nakamura, who's one of the oldest guys, specifically on my team, I think in the whole thing, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, it might be a toss-up between him and Quackenbush.
Yeah.
And a moniker that's called the Strong Style Badass.
Right. Like, he's the captain, so he's going to be a leader. Plus Chris Jericho, the most experienced wrestler on this team, in this whole match. Two guys well-versed in the strong style. Chris Jericho has been everywhere in the world. He's wrestled Chris Jericho has a who's who of names. He's wrestled
Absolutely.
and defeated. The Rock and Stone Cold, same night. So you want to talk about guys who can adapt. Both my leaders are very versatile. And they're going to coach this team to success. Versatility, you also got Cesaro, who, he can wrestle anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just like you said with Mike Quackenbush, these two were paired off in the list for a reason. They're going to counter each other perfectly. Phoenix and Drago counter each other perfectly. Shelley and Sabin counter each other perfectly. That leaves, Nakamura and Jericho as outliers who I don't know that the other team's going to have very many answers for.
I will say, the fact that you picked Nakamura as your captain, you definitely have, you have the wild card.
Yeah.
Because with him being a big name in Japan right now, I'm sure, at least two of my guys have been on the card. I don't know if they've actually had matches with Nakamura. So he might be the one to really throw my team off.
Yeah.
You have a phenomenal team. As you rolled the dice, if you go back and watch it, I was terrified at every roll that you made.
Yeah.
Because you do have a very impressive team. But I think mine's better.
All right. I guess in closing, yeah, I mean, I'm looking just based off of this. I mean, as far as raw talent goes, I mean, I give a lot of leeway over to Thomas's team for the fact just one person. That's Cesaro. The guy can clean and jerk 135 pounds on one arm.
That is that's impressive.
Sabin is fantastic. He's like the first guy I ever saw wrestle in TNA.
Hey, yo, Sabin.
But then I'm looking at the other team here, and discounting Phoenix and Alex Shelley right now, pulling them out of the way. Mike Quackenbush and Colt Cabana are very, very close friends.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to give them some sort of a chemistry and edge a little bit. And then you have to take into consideration that Mike Quackenbush is the one who trained Tim Donst. So there's going to be that sort of, that they know what each other knows kind of dynamic between Mike Quackenbush and Tim Donst. Where it's like, hey, check this out. Remember when I taught you this way back when? Let's do this here. Kind of thing going on. I do like the idea of Shelley and Sabin being on opposite sides, which is why I split them up. To be honest, the only tag team that was on one side is I had on Thomas's side Cesaro and Kid together. That you could have gotten the Masters as a whole. You guys had fill-ins too, in case the thing. Dean Ambrose was a fill-in on your side. Thomas, so was Daniel Bryan. Travis, you had Dolph Ziggler and Adrian Neville as your fill-ins in case one of your guys got picked as the team captain.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, I have a lot to think about. I have 10 whole guys to think about. as opposed to multiple halves of people. I have 20 halves of people to think about. I think this is going to be interesting. Especially because it's an elimination style. So you could get any possible combination of 4-on-1, 4-on-3, 2-on-2, 5-on-2, So what's going to happen here is anybody's guess. Even I have no clue yet.
This is another one of those moments where I'm like really pissed that this match isn't going to happen.
That seems to be a running Fantasy Warfare theme.
Yeah. Fantasy Warfare and Streak Week, we're just like, man, why can't these matches happen?
Yeah, I was really pissed when I realized we're never going to get Vader versus Ultimate Warrior 3 Stages of Hell. That would have been a WrestleMania main event if there ever was one. This match, though, tune in next week and see who eliminates who and what the hey-ho happens. Also, this week, there's 2 minutes in the playlist.
More upcoming stuff.
We talk about Raw. We talk about the podcast thing that happened with Austin and Triple H.
And then later in the week, we'll have indie news updates. We're going to have the culmination to the finals of the NXT Number One Contenders tournament.
Yeah.
Find out what happens with Lucha Underground now that the championship's been ripped in half. All kinds of stuff going to be happening later this week. And a brand new episode of Thursday Night SmackDown. So look forward to more during the week.
I almost tried to correct you when you said Thursday night.
You're still not used to the...
Nope. Honestly, though, growing up and knowing Thursday Night SmackDown as a kid, I never got used to Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah, I just called it SmackDown.
Yeah, Thursday Night SmackDown it sounds right to me.
Yeah. It's nostalgic.
Yeah.
And it's back. So, favorite, subscribe, comment. Tell us what you think about these teams. Give us comments about who you think would win, who, in your opinion, has the stronger team. Give us reasons why you like or dislike these people.
If we're talking stronger, clearly it's my team.
Well, stronger wrestling style, it might be my team.
Well,
I've got Quackenbush.
I just mean, physically stronger.
You're physically stronger just because you have Cesaro.
Yeah. He's stronger than your entire team.
I don't care.
You could probably deadlift all of them at once.
Yeah, but look at the wrestling on my team. The Mat Wrestling Machine, Tim Donst, Mike Quackenbush built Chikara. Did Cesaro build a wrestling promotion? No, he did not.
No, but
just saying.
I mean,
but Chris Jericho did invent wrestling.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Also, friggin' email us fanfic out this match in your way.
Please.
In your way, how you would book this match, or write it out. We'll read it. If it's great enough, we'll read it out on a video. We'll respond back to you. Freaking A, we want to hear your opinion on
do
some
everything
stuff.
You can to try and put over my team so Kevin Hahn picks me as the winner.
Yeah, if you guys freaking...
I'm not going to beg, so...
Do some stuff. If you guys comment about the teams, I will take all of this into consideration.
And that's what
because I have to do what's best for business.
And that's what the comments are for. That's for discussion.
Yeah.
Giving us
friendly
ideas.
Discussion.
Giving us ideas that we may not have
we're the
thought
only
of.
ones who can be assholes.
Yeah. Because this is our show. And we can be assholes on our show.
If you want to be an asshole, get your own show.
Yeah. You can
I
do
dropped
it.
my pencil.
That means the end of the video.
Alright. See you guys later.
Later.